So, let me repeat your order here. That'll be ching, 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 swing, swing.
Now, did you know that in 19 states minimum wage is $7.25? That means a 40-hour work week pays $290. That's $1,160 per month, or $13,920 a year. The average rent in the U.S. is $1,326 per month, for a total of $15,912. That's almost $2,000 more than the average wage. Is it any wonder we're in the middle of a housing crisis? How is it acceptable for a person to work a full-time job and not make enough money to cover rent, utilities, and food, let alone save for the future? The politicians who love to blame inflation on the pandemic stimulus checks while ignoring the billions to corporations and proxy wars tell us that UBI will wreck the system. And to be honest, they're probably right. Because the lockdowns taught us that a majority of the businesses with low pay and toxic work environments can only stay staffed if their employees are struggling to keep their head above water. Give those same employees a chance to breathe and make a better life, and they are gone from the legalized slavery of the service industry. Turns out their happiness means more to them than the bank statements of their corporate overlords. Turns out that spending time with their families is more rewarding than the hustle and bustle and long commutes.
Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more.
The common ground is that the average Americans are trapped in a system they did not create or have a say in maintaining. There's no longer an option of working hard to get ahead. You're only allowed to work yourself to death to barely scrape by. Soon, with the implementation of robotics, that choice will be gone too. It's time to adopt a system of universal basic income. Money isn't real. We don't have to mine greenbacks or even have an equal amount of gold. Money is just zeros and ones on some computer operated by a banker who looks at the poor as targets for labor and sexual exploitation. Meaning, their goal is to fuck you, and they've been successful for years. Now, I know there'll be problems, and some recipients are going to waste the money on addictions. So what I propose is that the funds can only be used for housing, utilities, groceries, medicine, insurance, diapers, and children's clothing. Now, we don't have the right to luxury, but we do have the right to the basics. You might be saying, what if someone wants a big TV or fancy car or maybe a Dale Earnhardt die-cast collectible?
Oh, yeah.
Stipend doesn't cover that. But you know what will? Good old-fashioned hard work, and it's about to make a return. If all your basic needs are met, that $7.25 an hour doesn't seem all that bad. A family could easily live a decent life with $1,160 of disposable income. And of course, if you want or need more, then there's still the option of finding a better job or working more hours. The power will be returned to the workers, especially if we learn how to unplug the robots. UBI today for a better tomorrow. Progressive Ideas for Conservative Minds is powered by the Pacific Beach Radio Network.
Good day.